Alright, we're in. This is on, right? This is working? Yeah, okay, I can see it working. Alright, so last time we had gone to the new hideaway. Need to go speak with Otto. Still kind of jarring about the 5-year time skip, and I'm still upset about it. So yeah.
Welcome back, Sid.
Let's go have some fun. I still hope Gav made it, but they haven't exactly told us if Gav has or not. They put this together in 5 years or so. It's actually kind of like a nice little place to live.
Operations are suspended until further notice.
Otto!
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republic.
Gav is alive! Nice.
Day now.
Understood.
I enjoy that.
If anyone
Okay.
needs me, I'll be
A little bit better. Shift that for a second.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Let's go speak with the girl. Vivian. Who's Vivian? That's Sid's kid?
Trust I'm not intruding.
I wonder if that's Sid's kid.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Or not.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Lessons.
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
Oh, good.
Absolutely no one's surprised, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Okay, good. They are going to explain then exactly what happened in the last 5 years.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots.
I wonder what happened with the Mother Crystal.
Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army.
Except then they could be beset on all sides,
The Holy
too.
Empire's reach spans the twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire.
I wonder what happened
the
with Joshua.
Dalakian Republic. The Kingdom of Waloed. And of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
They just love their wars, don't they?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even.
And we're running errands for her. Okay.
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Yes, but I want to know more about exactly what Clive's been up to the last 5 years. Clearly, he really built the place up and took on Sid's name. There's Jill.
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Not to mention they're more out in the open than they were before. I'm surprised it hasn't been attacked. There's the Arret Stone. I'm surprised that's...
I don't know, perhaps...
Barn has a better shot. Ooh, he has a better, like, little setup for his stuff, too.
You've forgotten already?
Let's ask people.
Because I haven't.
Sorry, there was a fan underneath my feet.
Still. Things here ain't too bad.
Hmm.
Nah.
Let's see if there's anything
for
new
you,
to me.
dear.
Ooh, Lemon Bolt. Okay. Ooh, that's even better than what I'm
Should
using.
last you a good while.
None of those are as good.
My best work, but it'll do.
I just want to reinforce stuff all the way up
You can
as much
thank
as I
me
can.
later.
No point in not, you know.
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is.
The secret's in the bellows, you know.
They're Master Sid's own design.
Of course, Sid redefine this stuff.
Master Sid.
I enjoy that. Let's talk to Karam.
Is it business or pleasure?
Let's see. Got anything for me to buy, lady? Orchestrion roll. Nice. I can afford one of them. So let's get
It's
this.
rubbing me blind, you know.
What? I just bought something from you, though. Elixir. Instantly restores
No
all
discounts.
HP. Damn it.
Not even for you.
Yep, none of it's really all that great. Ooh.
Finished, are you?
The Orchestrion's over there. Let's ask her about the last 5 years.
And what can I do for you? I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now, Clive. Ta-ra, then.
Well, at least now they have a bigger place. It sucks that that's how it
Have we
happened,
any
but
more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not.
let's see. Let's listen to the music and see which one I want. It literally just takes away the music. I'm gonna turn that on. I need more orchestrions. That's my main goal in this, is to get all the orchestrion music. Oh look, they even have a better place with all tones.
Hippocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
turn that.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts.
I mean, you are pretty
That
old,
said,
dude.
I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less.
Guess we'll just have to break into other libraries and see if we can find information.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge...
Well, we need to know more about what that was. We need to know more about Ultima and what Joshua
I'm
did.
too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
But there's Moogles. The Moogles exist.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
Ah, twins.
The loss
That's
of their
cute.
parents weighs heavy on them. However well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav
All
will
right.
be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Oh, we have our own chambers. I guess that would make sense with us taking Sid's name.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Oh, the healer lady
And
made
it's
it.
good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And
What's
then you
a
get some rest.
Probably like one of the birds, I'm guessing, then. Possibly.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Probably something important. That. Huh? Wall of Memories. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table. New messages are always arriving, so make a point to check the reading desk. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something as big as brewing. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
I think I preferred the brand to the
But
scar.
look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But
Oh,
each
he has
time I
many
reach
beliefs.
for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Joshua, probably.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
What about Shiva? Has she?
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
think Joshua is trying to save her from himself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This
Need to
mission
shift
of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew.
Sorry.
But one
Had to
thing has
shift.
become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
So I guess that means that they verified that they were causing the blight then.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that.
Destroy
to
more
me,
crystals. Would be a good idea
It's
to
no
start.
burden.
I know, but
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It
Oh,
would be
so
a pity to
he
waste
did tell her
such a
about
precious
Joshua.
gift.
I wonder where Joshua is.
he did.
He still has the feather.
He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
Because he has the phoenix
I heard
feather.
him call out to Ultima.
Joshua. So sweet.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
I know he's still alive. I can feel it.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals.
This fucking music. I guess they haven't destroyed any more mother crystals. They will have to, though, if they're going to stop the blight. And it does seem to be encroaching. Joshua! Oh, he looks even better without the cloak on. He seems to be doing well, at least.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
The twins? Hmm. What twins? The twins in the hideaway?
Much is ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows.
Maybe Twintania?
Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Efforts are never in vain. Keep working. Keep at it. And never stop.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you
Martha's missing?
Very well.
Guess I have to go deal with the Martha missing thing then. The gathering storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
I wonder, can we just go wherever now, or are we still barred from places in the north? We're barred from leaving. Okay, good to know. Let's go speak with Otto.
Clive, is everything all right?
So key people do know it's Clive and not Sid. That's good. There's a Moogle. Hi, Moogle. Muggles.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
Damn.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've
We'll have to take
everyone
Rosaria
who's
back.
set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
Maybe she fled for her own
And
life.
now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Yes, we'll all make it home.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
Vivian.
Here for another of my lectures. One would think. I admit. A far more reputable. My beloved homeland. Or at least, it was.
Alright,
Going so soon?
let's go. Go find the curse breakers. Oh, there's a side quest I can pick up here. Might as well go find that. Where is it, though? Pretty large. Ah, it's down by the pier. Okay. This music is, like, getting on my nerves. I'm gonna go change it. Back to the orchestrion to fix this music.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
There we go. Hopefully it doesn't change it back on me. I much prefer this music to the other stuff. Being in the middle of the lake must be nice, though. It does afford some security against invaders. So I guess this is why they've done it. Harder for them to sneak up on you. That's for sure.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon
They keep
tarts.
bringing up Tet with the lemon tart.
Suppose a coat of paint might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way.
They wouldn't be able to get back and forth.
You need pitch trees. But in
case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so
They just like to talk.
I once heard the thorny
And
pitchers
talk.
of Curltail Falls cover
And
themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go find some, beetles. We'll go here and see what we can find. Oh good, it looks like we don't take damage. That could have been very bad.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Oh, he even puts the thing up newer now. Yeah. This is a lot of fun switching back and forth like this, but like when I get another icon, I'm changing out Sid's, the Ramu one, because I'm not entirely fond of the electricity powers.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Alright, we'll go deal with that. Gotta get the side quest done when you pick them up. I don't want to lose more. Never did find that girl's dog for her. I feel a little bit bad about that. Get this obelisk. Maybe someday they can take Rosalith back and make it a place for bearers and stuff.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
And there's your wax, old man.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
Argo.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you,
That's sweet.
Sail another day.
But I'm surprised the boats lasted that long, honestly. What are those points? Journal. Items. Attributes. Here, icons. Abilities. So let's see. So we're gonna unlock Lightning Rod. Nothing else I can upgrade or unlock at the moment. Trying to see something about. No, I can't tell what that one currency is. I wish I could. I'd like to know what that currency is. I'm sure it'll tell us in time, but still.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Martha's missing. That's what happened here.
Staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Yeah.
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards.
Guess right into the Abbey.
Go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Alright. Let's go after this then.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
People do not value the bearers. That's all it is. Can I pet you while this is... Wait, let me pet Torgal real quick. I gotta give the good boy a pet. I don't like the music. It's too dark. There we go. I just like watching this go like do its thing. It's not like I have to do anything when it's running. I mean, the stuff will die eventually. There we go. I'll grab the item while we're over here too.
Look. Up ahead.
Is that Martha? Well, we found Martha.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
Black Shields?
Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted long enough for me to get away.
Then
those poor bearers.
They may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
We'll do what we can. Oh, that was easy. I thought we would have to look harder.
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria. They fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
I don't like this at all. There we go. Take that. There's the Abbey. We're decently leveled as it is, so we don't really have to go out of our way to farm levels. Because it is easy, Joe. It's very.
Are we too late?
The bearers.
There might still be someone inside.
not dead. What about the abbot?
No.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Nope, there they are.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Okay, let's kill
Colluding
them.
with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Those must be the Black Shields.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Had to
On
fix that
these
again.
our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
They're gonna make him pay. We're just gonna, like, destroy him with our abilities. Alright, and now we'll let this play out. I might not even have to do anything else. It depends. Yeah. That was easy. I barely had to do anything. When you have some powerful abilities to play with, it makes it so much more fun.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
They need to put a stop to his mom. She's really mucking things up now.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Okay, good. Yes, but where?
Found her.
Even more
The
bears.
abbot.
And they found the abbot. He is no longer alive.
The bearers died protecting him.
There we
Holding
go.
upon
The head
what
was
little
messed up
magic
again.
they had left in their bodies.
Doing what they could.
He's breathing.
And somehow one of them's alive.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true.
Poor guy.
The Black Shields will return. The Cullings.
They have to take Rosalith back no matter what now.
Rosaria will never be saved. Unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
Guess we got our next objective.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
He's dead.
He's gone.
I've been wanting to take Rosalith back since we first stepped foot here and saw how bad it was.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Guess we're off to the drawbridge, which is Torgal. I need to pet him after that. Torgal, don't move. Let me pet you.
I feel good, boy.
Oh, he's such a good boy. He's so cute. I love him. I love Torgal. Let's see. So we need to head up and around. Okay. We'll deal with those black shields. And Rosaria. And his evil mother. Oh look, an Araman. Oh, it's right. There's bounties on stuff now? Every now and again, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear, upgrade existing items.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Fuck. This thing hurts. Oh. Let's do this. And then we'll yank it down. Oh, cool. The tornado followed it. Nice. We'll do what we can. Limit break. Damn it, it's out. At least I haven't had to use any potions.
Nice try.
Let's not get caught up. Oh, that's not great. Oh, that's what causes that to pop up. Shit, where'd it go? Yes, take that. Use a potion while we're at it. I'm gonna wail on it. Oh, nice try. Oh, damn, the tornado came back up. Take that. Yay, I flew a notorious mark, and I've only used one potion to do so. Nice. Ooh, 5,000 monies. So I guess that's reputation, is what that one curse.
You didn't see that coming.
Might have been a bit better if Jill had been with us, but oh well. I wonder if it's 3 or 4 that you have.
Be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Oh, So that's what they do for bears when they die. To basically give them another
Now
chance.
they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
We'll deal with Martha then. I'm just gonna do this because I don't feel like walking all the way back. And I'm lazy.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No
Martha.
one survived then?
Nope.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
Not your fault, Martha.
You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening.
They pissed Martha off.
Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Guess we'll go talk to Gav.
As well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
I like Martha. Sure. We'll lend you the curse breakers. That symbol. What? What's that? Doesn't look like a side quest. Side quest symbols are different.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours?
Of
course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, Question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Can we get chocobos?
Chocobos.
I want to ride a chocobo.
Right? Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Whiteheart?
They protect
Wasn't
travelers
Clyde's
found these
chocobo
parts from
white?
bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was his old chocobo.
Stand there. Go and help him.
Alright, I guess I'm helping them.
Alright.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is.
If this ends up being Clive's old one, I'm gonna be so happy.
There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
I was gonna comment on that as it went, and then I had the yawn, and now I can't remember what I was gonna say. Alright, let's go find these chocobos. Yeah, Clyde's chocobo was white. Back before the events of Phoenix Gate.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
We got Jill with us? Yes, we got Jill in the portal. Okay. Can't jump off. That sucks. Oh. My chocobo feather. Follow the trail.
Feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was your old Ambrosia. Yeah, but they're here. They're in the way. They're annoying. Mind if I do? Perfect. I love just beating up enemies. It's so much fun.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
There they are. If it has a scar over its eye, it's definitely Ambrosia.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off.
No scar over the eye from what I can see. It's not Ambrosia.
Hurt you both.
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's do this. Eat the electricity. We're just gonna toss you in there. Yeah. I love Limit Break. It's so much fun.
Nice try.
Let's bring him down to our level. Ha-ha! Hit him with the limit break. Ah! Should have dodged backwards. We'll hit you with the tornado now. Stay in there. Try not to use more potions. Perfect. There's definitely like no holding back now that I've got 3 icons to switch between. The eye.
You're safe now.
There is a scar on it. It's Ambrosia.
I presume.
Scar.
Do you know her, boy?
You know her too. Look at her eye.
That scar. It couldn't be.
Ambrosia! She survived.
Ambrosia.
Oh, now I'm crying.
It is you.
Yay!
You survived.
Oh, it's so sweet. I'm glad I did this quest now.
And you found yourself a flock.
Ambrosia lives.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on.
Oh, it's so sweet.
You sorted the bastards then. I knew you would.
No wonder she's so chivalrous.
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
It's so sweet. Mentioning white chocobos, I couldn't think of Ambrosia.
I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
No.
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Chocobo! Do I get my mount back?
Seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Take her with you, Clive. Take her with you. Take her with you.
Heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
cute saddle.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
They all have saddles now. That's nice.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right.
Oh, that's why I recognized him.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Okay, how do you summon Chocobo? How do I summon my Chocobo? How do I summon her? Tell me how to summon her, please. I want to ride Chocobo. I want to ride Chocobo. And I leveled up. Nice. Aww. Okay, so that's like this. That's nice. Chocobo unlocked. How do I summon? Tell me how to summon the game, please. Hold R3. I got an achievement. When you ride alone. Ride in Bergia for the first time.
Run like the wind.
This is so cool. I love this. And she jumps. Whee! And look, Jill has one too. That explains why they gave the other ones saddles too. Sorry, it's so nice that I just have chocobos now. Alright. Back to the hideaway. Let's go talk to Gav.
Where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
There he is. Of course he's that food place.
Clive!
He's got a scar on his eye. About what I figured.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
We can take it from behind.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle. Byron Rosfield.
Oh, I didn't realize he had an uncle.
Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Gav. Gotta love the guy. Can we do something with that Moogle board now, please? Otto's counter is now open. Let's see. Alliant reports, Patrons Whisper, Hunt board. Ooh, we'll have to check those out for sure. Alright, let's see.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Let's see. There's something all the way down over there, so we'll go pick that up. Looks like there's something new on his desk. Let's see. What do we got? Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person. But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Wayhart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Nope, it doesn't seem like some things are meant to change. Which is nice. Now we have Ambrosia's tech. We're just adding on to it. Alright, there's a side quest down there and I want to go grab that. How do I get over there? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. No, go back. Can't leave until I deal with that. I get the side quest. Okay, so it's down this way. The hideout is huge. Oh, they're growing flowers. That's cute. Ah, the garden. Like a vegetable garden. I was wondering where they would have put that here. At least they seem to have more space. Experimental record. Blobbity, blobbity, blah. It's just about the soil.
It won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apple soon enough. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's
I wonder if it's actually edible, though.
I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not
Is
only
it, though?
ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right
Oh,
out of
okay,
it.
because I knew that was like the issue back then.
And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought
Yay!
this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Yeah, sure.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
You know, instead of destruction and bad news.
She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
So that's gonna be okay. That's a thing. Guess my brother's getting some Taco Bell. Whether he likes it or not, he's getting Taco Bell.
Did you come through the forest?
Where exactly is that? That's down there, okay. Wonder if I can get there through my, chambers. No, it's literally just like a balcony for him. Can I jump? Nope, I can't jump over it. Damn it! There's no point coming out to the balcony.
You think it's alright to touch?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That broom's as ragged as goat's locks.
Well, never mind then. Sorry. Talking to a friend in a Discord channel. Let's talk to Moogle.
Ah, yes. Our mysterious Moogle friend. Nectar, was it? I'll stick with Nectar if it's all the same to you. What seems to be the matter?
Hump board.
It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
I'm keeping an eye on the Square Enix shop to see if I can ever get my hands on the collector's edition. Must be the hump board. Let's see what we got. Beans, done sleigh. Collector's edition is still sold out. I'll add it to a wish list then. Sorry, I need to do this real quick. This way I'll be notified if they ever get it back in stock. Final Fantasy wish list. Alright, let's go back to the thing. Add it to a wish list. There we go. Apparently I got off my dashboard somehow. Damn it. Nobody posted in the chat anyway. Sorry about that.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Well, that's cool.
Here you are.
So it doesn't even use it. Okay, that's nice.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Gotta deliver the apples around.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Oh, alright. Back to the garden.
That's the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
That room's as ragged as goat's locks.
Maybe someday I can get the actual collector's edition for this game. I'd gladly pay $3.50 if Square Enix ever brought it back in stock, but they're notoriously bad about not having that. I just wish I'd known about it beforehand. I would have definitely spent money on it. Would have gladly paid it. Come on, Square. I'll gladly pay the money you asked for if you bring it back. If you have more than just the limited amount of stock always freaking into.
Breakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind. Even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work.
Torgal plushies!
Fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Why is stuff so expensive?
They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
There you go. Completed the quest. Got some Martel apples. It's nice that they finally made them edible, though. How long have I been going anyway right now? About an hour and a half. Alright, so we'll head back over here to Hawk's Cry Cliff and get the stuff.
you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Torgal? He never acts like this.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
Oh.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Oh, the battery's low. I think I'm gonna have to stop for tonight and charge this because the other controller's not charged either. Guess I'll finish this cutscene and then call it there.
To the end.
I'm getting tired anyway.
Come on.
How far do you think your might extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can.
Chocobo music!
Stories. Starting with the village of Amber. Run like the wind.
Okay, so it won't let you sprint while you're talking. Good to know.
Careful.
Still higher level than the enemies. I don't have to fight them. Alright. We'll stop at this village, watch the cutscenes, and go and end there. Then I'll put this on the charger for tonight and charge the controllers.
Erwin would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Black Shield.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Maybe they know we're trassing through.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Can't just leave it there.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen.
I wonder who's causing that.
A Black Shield
Night.
was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Oh.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
Where's the other?
100 full legions.
There it is. Okay, let's talk to you.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the
I
first
don't
time
like
they
them.
visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Wow.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Now what? speak with this guy. Villager!
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
Oh. Old man.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
The Viceroy.
This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way.
I mean, he's not wrong to be upset, you know? Can't really blame him.
Live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, it's nothing. We still
Obedience
don't know
bought
who
with
Black
fear
Shields
is
are
not
looking for.
obedience.
Well, whoever they are.
It's not loyalty.
The Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
I wonder who this ally is that we're talking about.
Perhaps the
Firebrand.
next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Fuck it. I'll keep going until the controller actually dies, and then we'll stop there. Come on, Ambrosia.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Here we go.
Be safe. Ever since the apology, there's seen more and more of these echoes.
STD.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. I think we're going to like it.
I thought I was pretty close, but apparently I was not. Yeah, eat that. Where'd Ambrosia go?
Come on.
Alright, Ambrosia, we're off. I feel like fighting anything unless I have to right now.
More of my mother's men.
Might as nope. I gotta take these guys out.
Farewell.
Trying to remember what buttons to press to even start that. Alright, Ambrosia. Come back.
Run like the wind.
Alright, no more stopping to fight things. We're gonna try to get down to Port Isolde.
All right.
Mostly because I'm like on Ambrosia and I don't feel like stopping to fight. Such good music though. The combat music, you know? Here we go.
Blood, Clive.
That's not a good sign.
And still wet.
Black
You were
Shields.
told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Yes, of course I would.
Why then?
We're gonna make you
owe
pay.
you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Instead it becomes an
To
execution.
dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
It's making a mockery of the oath he took one time.
I'll show you a true sword of Rosaria.
I am the thunder. Wait, what is that? Discharge. Let's make sure we stab them while they're down. Obviously, we're gonna make them pay. Tornado! We'll use this as an opportunity to do that. Take that. Aha!
It's over.
Easy peasy. Surprised it didn't throw like a hard one at us.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you? We come.
You don't think she knows that he's alive and coming for her?
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
What camp?
They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
I'm confused. He's mistaking us for somebody else.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
On we go. Oh, thank you for the follow. I gotta change Starlight and my Starlight's message when somebody follows. I don't like that anymore. Welcome to Starland.
Find something, boy. Death.
Don't tell me they're all dead. Kupka's not the only one that likes to lay traps, it seems. Oh, God. How horrible. Does he know him? No, I think he's just surprised at the brutality.
This was my mother's doing.
Alright. Rosamund's too good for her. She needs to die.
Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
His mother's always been a bit evil. the very least, burn them.
What madness drives her, and I will end it.
It's horrifying what people get. The fact that, oh man,
Yes.
we'll definitely make her pay.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Can't even pull out my chocobo. Maybe I need to get outside the gates first, and then I can pull out the chocobo. Pull out Ambrosia.
We're approaching Munich Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Yeah.
We'll make it there. Even if we have to fight our...
girl.
Oh, come on! I guess it doesn't want to be out in the crowded and public areas. In honor of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. That's just sad now.
But this is their home.
They're fleeing the brutality. I'm gonna keep trying to pull out Ambrosia. Mostly because I just don't want to walk.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Got some crabs.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I hope he's alive.
That's the main
He'd be a
gate.
big asset.
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Those the Black Shields. They must be. Nope.
Have mercy.
Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Oh.
Lesson, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Fuck off.
Hang the chinless bastards.
Damn.
Those belong to us all.
I said,
Where were you, filth?
Back to your sties.
I'll cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
To the back entrance. If there's a back entrance.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
That figures. Into
Find
the
our way into the city there.
deserted, dying town, I guess.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Such creepy music.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I doubt they did. They don't seem like they'd be content. See if we can get in.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Yeah. Oh. Someone there?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Not abandoned.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Or not. And we're surrounded. First things first, we're just gonna create a fucking tornado. And then we're gonna do this. We'll grab the guy that's out of this. Don't think you're getting out of this, Lazarus Bandit. Make it safer for everyone.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Is that...
Blessing of the Phoenix.
He's alive!
I was there when you died.
One of them's alive! Oh my god! Send me a friend request.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Yay!
Founder,
Someone!
It is. So wait.
More people alive. And how happy he seems to see him.
We can speak inside.
I'm really happy. I didn't think that any of them had survived. I guess they're not exactly bandits, huh?
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
That explains it.
Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything.
No wonder they've been denying people entry.
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
He still doesn't understand how
Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
5 years passed.
And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
So she has a kid
As to
now.
why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
I wonder how old that kid is now.
Son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready.
We'll join him, no matter what. I want to join him. Let me join them.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Sorry, something in Discord I was reading. We're gonna join them.
And ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Of course we say that. We're not gonna let Rosaria suffer.
If that is your wish, I would be honored
At least
to serve
I
at
wouldn't
your side.
Sorry, I thought I felt something on my arm.
So Wade, let
It
us
was just
do
a
our
piece of my
duty.
hair again.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Alright, Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment.
I'm just happy that
Sensing an
someone's
opportunity
alive.
To end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrive,
Yeah,
what
true.
is your plan? You haven't changed a bit.
Sorry. Gotta stretch the head.
The bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
I should restock on my potions.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
We'll do what we can.
We shall.
We're not gonna let this go, are we? Of course not. Ah, okay. What do you have to sell, Quartermaster?
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Nothing that's better than the one I currently have. Let's just buy 2 more
Of course,
potions.
my lord. Will that be all?
I don't want to buy the
It has
elixirs
been
because I don't really have much of a
an
use for them at this point, and I don't really have the money for it.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Run like the wind.
And thus we ride. They're running.
Sideways.
Come along now.
Bastard.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
We'll dismount here so that way we will not bring the Ambrosia into battle. We'll start with our Phoenix. We don't have to be Sid here.
What is it now?
Just good old Clive.
Told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us
that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
We'll make them regret ever stepping foot here.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these
Haha, I love doing that.
swear.
Take that. Eat my lightning.
Reinforcements from the far bank.
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Haha. Limit break for this guy. Haha. We'll pull you down. Set you in a thing. Ah. One wyvern down. Use this to pull him to us. Alright, where's the big enemy? Oh, there's a dragoon.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
What's up with the
That
dragoons?
this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Like, seriously, why the dragoons?
Awaken winds!
Get down on the floor. Haha, get staggered.
So wait. Found out. There's no one left to keep them occupied.
Ha.
We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Damn it. Let's pull you down to the ground and set a tornado on you. I just love swapping back and forth. Such a fun mechanic. And with that, we win. We win. Stupid dragoons. Can't best
I don't see
me.
any more.
do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
Wouldn't have worked without us, though.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well.
They need to go to
Most
Rosaria.
likely to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
Unless you cut off the head.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
So many people just want to join them.
Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die.
It's so
and her loyal
sweet.
subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements?
Yes.
A sound strategy, my lord.
I'm surprised the controller hasn't died yet, considering it told me a while ago that the battery was low on it. I guess I should actually see how much of the things how much ability points I got at this point.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of his tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
Hey, yeah.
Appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone.
Exactly.
And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
I mean, he's not
Think
wrong.
of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Oh look, we got another seal. We've got so many of them by now. That looks like the job stones.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Our fault, they're dead.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
I think I have a cold sore forming in my mouth. Port Isolde.
How
Fancy.
accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Why would they? Until Byron shows up and realizes it's Clive by
Not a
looking.
guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
As evidenced by the fact that he's actually holding his axe.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
His nephew that's supposedly dead.
Clive Rossfield died long ago.
Realize Rossfield stands in front of you, old man.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
He's miming the gesture of the shield.
You would mock me as well?
Use the blessing.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
I guess that was something he did as a child.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
It was something he did as a kid. That's actually kind of cute.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy...
That's actually really sweet. He's crying now.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy. It's really you.
Yes, it is really us.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
It's so sweet.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
He's gonna have to indulge his uncle.
Sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Use the good plates.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Viceroy, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's
Yes,
all
but
I
you can
do to
undermine her.
Edward Wade
Yeah.
and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
You do what you need to do to survive, Byron.
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
He's gonna give him a
I've
ship.
galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
He
And
puts his faith in his,
I
his
have it on
nephew.
good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
She didn't want to
More
tell
about
him.
it, wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
The fact that he can't lie.
thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw.
We didn't have a choice.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me.
I like his uncle so much.
This will be fun.
As soon as these cutscenes are done, I'm going off to bed. I need me some sleep.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted,
Something's
she'll
bothering
bear us
her.
across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters.
She's thinking
When I
about...
served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Poor kid. I always had a soft spot for kids.
And so I became their
I mean, I say I don't like kids, but there's nothing wrong with them.
Strings,
I don't want any
telling
myself,
myself it
but you
wasn't
know.
my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
It does suck.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms.
I want to start buying like figurines and
Before
stuff
I
like
can
that
do
again.
I need to come to terms with my past.
Maybe when I get the new job.
And when you do,
If I get the new job.
I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
We'll do what we need to.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
He wants her to live. No. That would have been a perfect time for you two to kiss.
The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
We're going watching over him. They just need to kiss already. Alright, you know what? That's where I'm calling it. I'm going to bed. We'll come back to this tomorrow. So, y'all have a good night. Always fun to stream to you guys. Bye.